I still need to prove a lot of things, and I'm still lacking of a lot of things. So yes, one thing is that what I used to dream, the dream come true for me right now. And now I have a lot of dreams more in like future. I have more future dreams that I really want to come, like that I really want to achieve and work hard. And I cannot see, like, I can't wait to see to achieve those things.
So I want to sort of, draw this timeline of events that sort of led you from, practicing in your room about this K-pop choreography and all the way to becoming India's first K-pop idol. So could you let me know your first brush with music?
At first, it was very hard to find a vocal teacher over there. So my grandmother introduced to me a Hindustani classical teacher, and he helped me learn a lot of rags. So the first thing I learned was Saregamapa. So after practicing those for like 1-2 months, then he started in some our the puja songs, we call the pratna songs, prayer songs. So I started with that. And then after some while, I didn't attend the classes because of the pandemic, and it was very hard to up and down from one place to another. So I stopped for a while. Like, I needed to come over here, so it got stopped. I just learned for 4 months and come over here.
Oh, but even 4 months of rigorous training is like pretty great, because from what I gather, like a couple of my friends are also training Hindustani classical music, and they keep telling me like the training is really rigorous. It's super specific too. Has that sort of helped you? Did that training, 4-month training, help you in your training, your K-pop training model in any way?
Yes, a lot, because now I can feel that I have some special techniques that I use in singing while singing. And I got it from like learning Hindustani classical. So I think Hindustani classical helped me a lot. And because of it, I learned so fast. And pop was very different from Hindustani classical. But still, I like got used to it after. At first, it was difficult. I tried to understand what it is, and after some while, I got used to it, because my teacher over here, vocal teacher over here, he helped me a lot. And then I was really grateful for him for teaching me. So yes.
Awesome. Let's talk a little bit more about your K-pop journey now. What was the first song that, sort of really appealed to you and that made you want to sort of cover it either by, vocalizations or through choreography?
The first that took me into K-pop was EXO's Growl MV, and it was so good. Then I started watching BTS, Blackpink, Stray Kids, and then I became a fan. And then I started searching a lot. The more I searched, the more interested I got into it. And then I wanted to try the stages, the choreographies, and I started doing the dance, because the dance was actually excellent. And I got really amazed by the choreographies. So I wanted to try and do the choreographies and record it.
I remember when I wrote the piece that you could be signing on the cusp of becoming India's first K-pop idol. My mom read that piece and I think she Googled you, and she sent me a video of your entire choreography on Hwasa's Maria, and she was like, "Is this the girl you wrote about?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's her." And she said, "I love this. Oh my gosh, she's so talented." And she was like, "Let me know if like she becomes like K-pop idol." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, mom. I'll call you up like the day the news breaks up. I'll call you and I'll let you know about this."
Oh, so sweet. Thank you so much. Thanks, auntie.
I totally love the energy and the vibe that you gave to that entire song. And you totally like owned your every single move was so crisp and neat. It's like I keep replaying that video over and over again just because it's a marvel to even look at.
Oh, thank you so much.
Who are your current K-pop role models? Probably do you have like certain K-pop idols that you look up to in space of, let's say, singing, songwriting, production, and choreography, or you just have like this one K-pop idol that really resonates with you?
I dreamed of becoming a producer and director in future too. And I'm very interested in producing songs, writing songs. So I used to actually write songs and like make some beats, but I find out that I am still lacking in so many areas. So I need to improve and then start writing those things and making beats. And my role model is Stray Kids, Bangchan Sambanim, and also Exo Sky Sambanim. I got inspired by them a lot, and I always follow their videos and watch their a lot of videos, and the things they do really inspires me a lot.
Do you have any favorite song that's written or produced by Bangchan, or a favorite stage by Kai?
Yes, the favorite stage of mine of Kai Sambanim is the song.
Yes.
And the one Bangchan Sambanim is all favorite, my all favorite, because he wrote his every song. So one of the best song is God's Many.
Absolutely,
God's
I
Many.
totally agree.
Yes. So it was the best one.
I remember reading that you sort of came across that, Black Swan is looking for a new member on YouTube. I sort of wanted to get into your mindset about what was running in your mind when you saw that advertisement, all the way till, you shot your audition tape and you sent it in. What were the thoughts running like in your mind?
I used to give a lot of auditions. So at that time, I was like, my feeling was like 50-50. Will I get selected? I will get selected for sure. I have worked really hard. But there was always a 50-50 feeling. And I used to try my best to give best and show them that I can do I can do anything. And like that, I practiced a lot. And then when I got to know about Black Swan's auditions, I found out they are very unique. So I also wanted to audition and got selected. So yes, I practiced all night, and I think I recorded my video at like night 2 p.m.
Oh my God, at midnight? Were your parents
Yes.
concerned, like suddenly hearing like, all these footsteps of music happening in the room? Or were they like really used to it by that point in time? They're like, it's fine, like, she's like practicing.
Actually, at the time, I was in my cousin's house, my cousin sister's house. So my cousin sister used to guide me a lot. So she used to like see my mistakes and find out the mistakes, and used to like corrects me. But at that day, it was a little bit late, so she wanted to shoot. So she told me that after I come back home, let's do that. Then she come back and we started shooting my song video at 2 p.m. at night.
How long did the entire like shoot process take? Was it pretty quick, or like you had to take like multiple tries in order to get like the perfect take?
At first I was not perfect. I'm not perfect. I still need to like improve myself, and I try my best to show my best. I don't try to like be perfect, but I try my best to be at least like close to perfect.
That's an incredible mindset. I think growth needs to be constant. Like that's something that I've noticed with like, again, like the K-pop idols that you mentioned with like Kai or Bangchan. They're so humble. Like even if you go ahead and tell them that, listen, like you're one of like the great K-pop idols, they're like, no, I still have so much more to learn. So I do see that sort of mindset rubbing off you too.
Yes, like for me, I think that if I become perfect, then I will not learn anything. I am always like in learning position. I will learn and grow. So I always have this kind of mindset. Yes.
Perfect. When you sort of look at K-pop as a whole and you look at the foreign K-pop idols, we have so many idols from Thailand, America, Canada, Japan, and you were sort of there auditioning as an Indian. And I think technically speaking, we haven't really seen an Indian K-pop idol, right? Like, we have Z-pop boys and girls, but that's not K-pop, that's Z-pop. So you didn't really have a blueprint or like sort of a roadmap that you could follow. Was that a little nerve-wracking? Did you at any point feel that, okay, if I audition, I may not get in?
Yes, I used to feel that like was like 70% maybe because it was very difficult when I used to watch every idols getting into it. So I also wanted to get in and try the trainings, have my own music, stages. So, but there was a negative feeling always with me that I won't get in, I will not get selected. But thanks to DR Music for creating this opportunity, giving this opportunity to us. I'm so grateful to be here, and because of them, I'm actually over here, and my name is now shown. My title is, I can have my title now.
How cool. Do you think that title, the first Indian K-pop idol, does it entail some sort of a pressure? Because again, like I said, there's no roadmap, there's no blueprint. You are like the blueprint now. You feel that pressure sinking into you sometimes?
Yes, I do, because first is always first. We need to do really best and be good at so like every film, maybe some film, and whoever, because first will always be first, and the fans will get to know us. They will take inspiration from us. They will take motivation from us. So always there is always one sort, like one kind of pressure that we need to show our best. We need to do our best. We cannot do any mistakes, or because it's first, and first time we need to be a blast and amazing. So I have some pressure, but I feel good that I have that, and I always wanted to feel that. So it's a like good pressure.
It acts like a source of motivation for you to continue growing and keep doing better.
Yes.
What was your perception about the K-pop training model before, you sort of flew to Seoul, and during the entire 1 month process? Was there a stark difference in what you had imagined and what you experienced?
It wasn't that much different from what I have imagined. But when I arrived in Korea, I used because of the COVID, I was going under quarantine. And after 1 month, we started training, and the training was really different from what I thought. I thought that I can do the workouts, and then when I started, it was very difficult. But I did all, but still it was very difficult. And then I didn't even imagine that live singing and dancing would be so difficult. But everyone helped us, and then we practiced a lot every day from morning to night. So yes, it improved.
What were some of your most memorable moments from your training period with Gabby, if you would like to share anything?
There are a lot of memories with her, because we live together. We share a lot of thoughts together. One thing that I love is we share our things. Whatever happens, we share to each other. We are we have a close bond, and she is like my best friend. So whenever anything happens, she helps me and I helps her. So this is how we help each other. And she, like, we used to play together a lot, be funny and just share many things and go out together. So this was the all best moments for me.
What were some of the places, your usual hangout spots in Seoul that you and Gabby usually visited?
First, it was actually Everland, because before that, our schedule was very busy, so we didn't got time to visit anywhere. So first it was Everland, and then we go to Korean Palace, traditional palace, and we go to some restaurants to eat traditional dishes. Still didn't try that much traditional dishes, but I really want to try. But we ate some Korean foods. It was really delicious.
What were some of the challenges that you had to overcome during this training period? Because as an outsider, I think the first challenge that if I were in your place would be expressing myself in a foreign language. That can be really difficult. And I know through music and through dance, you can do that. But, sometimes you need to sort of get the grasp of the lyrics of a song to actually express yourself. So was that something that, you sort of experienced too?
Yes. At first, the language was very difficult, and we used to have tests every month, and we had to go through a lot of challenges every month. And we also had a hardcore diet to stay healthy, because we used to perform all day long, practice. So to keep us healthy, we used to have a hardcore diet, and a lot of hard work actually goes into to show good best performances. And at first it was very difficult, the language, and because it has a lot of similar words. So similar words have different meanings.
Yeah.
So it's the most difficult one. So after doing it, like we used to take dance classes, singing classes, then we used to have our language classes, and also I had a draft classes. So like learning, like every teacher helped us, so we grow really fast.
How do you think you've sort of come out through the training process? Like, what has your own personal growth been like? What were you like before you entered the training model, and what are you currently as?
I never expected to change myself this much. I became more self-independent and became more focused towards my career, and a lot of things got changed. Like my dance got improved, my singing got improved, my live dancing and singing got improved, and my like body body got like in shape and those things because of workouts. I have the more stamina, strength. So a lot of things improved, which I didn't imagine. I never imagined to see myself dance like this today, because I used to imagine dancing in my mind when I was not a K-pop idol, just an ordinary person in India. So now when I see myself and my videos, old videos, I compare to what, like how far I came now. Is it dream? Is it, am I still living like this?
That's great. I think the fact that you have the courage to go back to your older tapes and sort of draw a parallel between the two, it shows how much you've grown, because now you can like sort of pinpoint on the mistakes or like areas that you could have improved. That really shows that the training model like has really helped you grow holistically.
Yes.
What do you think kept you motivated throughout the training process? I mean, obviously, the first one would be that it's your dream to become a K-pop idol. But aside from that, was there any other factors that came into play?
There was a lot of factors. We had to go to test, obviously. So we used to have like dance and singing, like live dancing and singing at the same time. And we used to get scores and how we did, what mistake we did. Then the motivation I got from is from my parents and from fans also. And in company, everybody helped us a lot. They motivated us a lot. They used to say good things about us. Even if you are doing mistake today, you will, like we know you will correct the mistakes. So you need to just practice. So I got like motivation from everyone, like my parents, my family, fans, and from company.
Great. Do you have a idea or like a picture of the K-pop idol you want to become? Like, what is the kind of artist that you wish you become in, like, let's say 5 or 10 years from now?
I want myself to become a good artist who can, like, an all-rounded artist. And I want to see myself composing the songs, writing the lyrics, and like receiving awards, big awards, going to big award shows. Yes, and also world tour.
I love this energy that you're bringing today. Like having all these goals is so important as a young artist, because that's what keeps you going. That's what keeps you wanting to be better. And I think in some way, like like you said a couple of minutes back, that there were time where you would just like imagine in your head that you are a K-pop idol, that you're performing. I think somehow you manifested that, and now that you already have these goals set in mind, I think I'm going to manifest these, and you will definitely fulfill them.
I still need to prove a lot of things, and I'm still lacking of a lot of things. So yes, one thing is that what I used to dream, the dream come true for me right now. And now I have a lot of dreams more in like future. I have more future dreams that I really want to come, like that I really want to achieve and work hard. And I cannot see, like, I can't wait to see to achieve those things. So yes, for me, like it's still a dream, but I'm still trying to achieve more dreams that I have for the future.
That's a great attitude to have. Are you and Gabby currently training alone, or like are you, Gabby, and the other members of Black Swan training together?
No, we are training together right now. We are practicing together, and we are practicing very hard, harder than before actually. From the morning to night, we are practicing only.
How's the chemistry like? I know like you had a brief sort of interactions when you and Gabby had traveled to Seoul, but how's the chemistry currently? Because you guys have spent like a couple of months together now. Do you have like a group chat in place?
Yes, like we have gone to a lot of places together, but not that far. And with the members are very sweet, and we laugh together. We make jokes together, and then they, as they are our seniors, they try to teach us a lot of things, and try to, like, they also are like, they also want to learn something from us, and they also want to teach something. So it's like giving and taking. So they are very sweet and kind. They always help us. They gives a lot of, like, if some there is some time, like they give us a lot of chocolates.
How adorable.
As a gifts.
It's a really warm environment that they've created.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like you're away from home. It just feels like you have like another family in a city.
Yes.
Absolutely. What are some of the things that you're looking forward to when you debut? Because like a K-pop debut is like a huge deal. Like, you know, you have concept photo shoots in place, music video shoots in place. There are like so many things that happen and goes in. What are some of the things that you're looking forward to experience?
First of all, I want to see my MV and my song, my first song, and also my stage outfits, and in front of fans. I want to perform in front of fans. So the first thing I'm waiting for is MV and my own song, like with the members.
What are some of the things that you missed about India when you were in Seoul? And I remember like a couple of months back you were in India. What were the things that you missed about Seoul when you were in India?
I missed food, and my mom's food, and my parents and my family. We used to be together always. My mom is really close to me. She's like a best friend to me. So we used to live together, and I really miss my parents, and also food, Indian food. When I get back to India, I got to eat a lot of Indian foods. Mom made me a lot of foods. So I got to eat a lot of Indian foods.
Did you carry something from India? Like, you know, maybe snacks or like, you know, things that your mom made and you were like, yes, I definitely need like a stock of this with me.
Oh, yes, I didn't carry anything like my mom made, but I bring some snacks from India and give to like our company staffs. And then I bring some gifts for members, for the members, and some gifts for our teachers and our like director, general manager.
What are some of the snacks that, you know, the crew really loved?
The snacks they really loved is kurkure.
Really? Kurkure? Oh, wow.
And masala lays they loved a lot, and son papri.
Really? Son papri too? Oh God. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be like rasgulla or something. Because I've seen a lot of videos where like, you know, a lot of foreigners love rasgulla. So I was expecting rasgulla and not son papri.
Actually, the thing was, I also wanted to bring rasgulla, but I was in very like hadbadi. I was very in rush. I didn't get to carry the rasgulla, but I bring son papdi with me, and I said like, let them try son papdi, because now many people haven't tried son papdi, only rasgulla. So let's try some different things. So I gave them, and they loved it.
What would be some of the advice or like, you know, maybe words of wisdom or encouragement that you would give to anyone that's wishing to audition for an upcoming K-pop group?
For me, to all the young generations, boys and girls, whoever want to be an artist, just don't give up. Work hard, and you are gonna fail for more than 100 times, but you will succeed one day if you are willing to improve yourself and show your best side and best performances. And just remember that you are unique in your way, and your uniqueness is promoted. So just believe yourself and work hard and achieve your dream. I think.
How adorable. Actually quickly want to sort of, you know, go a few steps back and revisit the time when you visited India, I remember seeing a video where all your fans and the media were at the airport, and that attention must have been overwhelming and super supportive. But are you sort of getting used to that attention? Because once you sort of arrive back home, I mean, like you are everywhere. Like I would open a newspaper and you're there. I would like open any news portal online and you're there. So that sort of attention, how are you sort of like getting used to it?
It's a really happy moment for me because I never experienced this, and getting this opportunity is really means a lot. So whenever I used to get an interview, I was very happy doing those things. And I was like, it's the first thing I'm doing always, and it's my first experience. So I used to do happily, and seeing the fans, like which I never imagined. When I arrived in the airport, I saw a lot of fans. I see my father crying and for the first time, like khushi ke aasu. So he was very happy, and he said that you made me already proud. You don't need to worry about anything, just work hard. So
God,
that was for me. So like I don't get any pressure, but I take them as like this is the opportunity they give me, and I'm really grateful for that.
it's so important to have supportive parents, and I'm great that your parents are already so proud of you. Okay, so I know you can't spoil anything right now, but what is Black Swan currently working on? Like, what can we expect?
It's a secret. A lot of things. We'll have our comeback. We'll have some concerts. Please look forward to our comeback too. So all these are secrets, and you will got to know very soon.
Oh God, I can't wait for that. Like, I think a Black Swan comeback has been long overdue. Like, we all need some good music.
When I got messages from actors, I got really.
Yeah, I remember I forgot Ayushmann Khurrana actually shared the news, right? That yeah, I remember seeing that. That must have been a surreal moment.
Yes, Ayushmann Khurrana sir, and there was first person who tweeted me. I didn't remember his name, but he was the first one who tweeted me. Then Isha Gupta ma'am, and then also Squid Comes Ali sir, Anupam.
Yeah.
And I'm really close to Anupam Tripathi sir. He is such a great person. He motivates me a lot. He gives me good tips and says, practice hard, just be yourself, don't overdo anything. We are all together over here. So I feel so grateful, like I feel so happy to get messages from them, which I never thought of. It was unexpected for me.
Really,
So
because like from like my standpoint, it was totally expected. Like we never could have imagined, like we all wanted like, you know, the first Indian K-pop idol, but we just weren't sure about the timelines. And then like you came in and you just like took that entire road so smoothly. So like I wasn't shocked when you were receiving like all these praises and all. It was very, you know, acceptable and real.
Thank you so much. So yes, and some motivation come from them. So I motivate a lot.